Hello everyone. So, first of all, thank you Oliver for joining on the Patreon. I really appreciate you supporting my work. If you have any questions about what I do, the project, feel free to ask and I will make a little video update or a little text message. So let's begin with some Blackpill updates. I've gone through some more testing of the PCBs and I had a lot of issues flashing them, and for some reason installing the memory chips on them solved all those issues. So I still don't know if it's a bad shipment of Blackpills, even though I ordered them from the official shop, React. But I did order some new ones which arrived a few days ago, so I'm gonna go through testing them as well and see if that solves it. Otherwise, Charlie confirmed that everything's working well. The boot time is still pretty long, 10 to 15 seconds, and he's gonna start working on that as well, so that hopefully we can continue working on adding the Blackpills as standard on my keyboards. And the 3D models are pretty much done, the new ones. The 10s had some issues where the cables were blocked by this central column here, which you can see here. So what I did is I just removed it, and I didn't have the opportunity to test it yet because I want to make a full Blackpill build with RGB, nylon, everything, but I haven't had time yet. So then let's switch over to 3D printing over there. So I sent back the third MK3S that I had because it had issues with the thermistor on the heat bed, and the package is now with DHL and I'm waiting on it, and that means that unfortunately I cannot print and ship as much as I want. For this reason and for another reason, which is here, I have a lot of inventory here, PCBs, diodes, components, and as I'm going I'm slowly ordering more and more, but I did run into a few issues like PostNL lost a few packages. Thomas from Split KB didn't have any Elite seeds, and I usually order from him, so I had to order them from Keeb.io in the US, and that took a little bit of time to arrive. So even though there's delays and issues with inventory, I'm happy to say that slowly everything is coming together and I'm making enough stocks that then I can think a little bit less about it, spend a little bit less time on it, and focus more on shipping and creating exciting projects and so on. Because of those inventory issues, there's currently still a waiting line. Since I launched the Charybdis and Charybdis Nano, there's always been kind of a waiting line, but now I have to limit the amount of orders because of those packages still missing, and that will probably be until the next few weeks when I receive the new notably I'm waiting on bump-ons and RGB LEDs, and I was supposed to receive some LEDs which are here, but the package got lost somehow, so now I'm just waiting some more. Otherwise I'm working on the build guides, so more help to install the diodes. I'm gonna work on the RGB part of it because there's quite a lot of people with issues with it, installing the ribbon cables as well, and finally creating the build guide for the skeletal, because at the moment there's still none, and I'm gonna mostly copy paste it from the TBK Mini and add some specific pictures on how to install the switches and so on. With the waiting line being a bit longer and having more inventory and everything, I've went through the room and reorganized a bit of stuff, mostly for long-term storage here and more tools here, but eventually I do probably want a packaging setup a little bit better than this, where I can prepare multiple packages at once depending on the type of keyboard that's ordered, and that's probably gonna go somewhere here, I think. And I also have a lot of boxes with cardboard, with packing plastic, which is over there and is almost empty. I have a lot of packing peanuts as well, which are here, and everything, all of that is at home at the moment. I'm gonna have to move it here, and that's gonna take a lot of space. So I will have to rethink the space a little bit more, probably the next few weeks or maybe in February. So last week also I mentioned that I have someone helping me with pre-builds now, which is Humis Bass, and I think it's a good opportunity to let him present himself.
Yes, hi, I'm Bas. Yeah, as Quentin mentioned, I'm working for him part-time. I'm a software developer by day, and in the evening and some other days I create multiple keyboards. I am now working on a skeletal. This is my workstation. I got my soldering kit and everything I need to work from here. And yeah, I think that's all.
Yeah, thanks Bas.
You're welcome.
Yeah, he's also helping me with thinking on the organization of the space, giving tips and ideas on making the kits a little bit better because he's building a lot of them. So it's really helpful. Also really helpful to have someone help me on the building, which takes a lot of time. So at the moment that's pretty much it. As usual, thanks a lot for following, and I will see you next time. Bye.